How you doing, everybody? My name is Artie, and this is our cool custom printed product for the week. And this is something that was really a neat piece. I mean, it's in some respects, a lot of people, it's very typical to make a wire-o tabbed kind of a book, but this one really is a cool custom, and I'll be able to show you in just a moment. I've been very blessed for the last 14 years to be able to work with the Golden Voice Coachella team and with all the Coachella events, and Coachella is one of the premier festivals, of course, in our country. And this is for 2013, so this is hot off the press, just been used about just a few weeks ago. And this is what they call an emergency procedures tabbed booklet. So every employee at every area of this event has one of these in their pockets. And the graphic designers for this was Mike Rocchio from 1424 Studios and Dennis Gomez from Third Eye Graphics. And the proprietors, or who needed this, was a gentleman named Samson and another gentleman named Kevin, and they were head of security for this massive festival of Coachella and Stagecoach, approximately about 80,000 people a weekend. And so they came up, and Kevin goes, who actually, this idea really came from the Staples Center. I always like to share a little bit about the backstory about how things were made. So the Staples Center has hundreds of employees for basketball games, hockey games, and what do you do in case something happens as an event, something that a person in security needs to know? What do you do in that situation? Well, there's a tab for every one of these kind of situations, and that's what's done at the Staples Center. So they wanted to carry that idea into Coachella. But what makes this one so super cool is you can see, so there's a nice picture of, you know, the Coachella 2013, and it just has some nice tabs. You can see this right here, where there's tabs of various kind of things to know, and these are the red tabs. So this is like a 2-bank and a 3-bank and a 4-bank of different kinds of ones. But when we get past the red ones and the green ones, this is where this makes it super cool. Everybody does tab books, but watch this. So now we get into the evacuation maps. And we open this up, and remember, this is in the back pocket of everybody who is at one of the security people or important people that are for public safety. And you open it up, dun 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 dun, and so this actually is a die-cut tab. You can sort of get the gist of this, where it's a die-cut tab and folded bifold, and here's like the law of the land of all the entire Coachella properties. And then here's another one for the venue. And you get to see all that cool stuff, and this has all the law of the land and everything for it. And then here is now for camping, believe it or not, because they have 35,000, 40,000 people that camp. Then you go right on to the next week after that. Then there's Stagecoach, which is their big country festival. Same thing, law of the land. So you can see this is also all the way down, all the way down. Here's all these cool things. And it gets all the way to this blue card, where when they hand this to a security person, they fill it all out that I've been properly trained to understand how this is in my pocket. And it's a really, really neat piece. It's wire-o. It was printed on 16-point cardstock on the outside wrap. Every page on the inside was all on 10-point and die cut. I think it had a matte satin aqueous, maybe some UV gloss. And then we did some special, had to do a lot of hand assembly and all this. They made a few thousand of these. And so this is a custom tab, folded, bifold, tricky, cool thing. And this is our custom product for the week. Until next week, thank you. Bye-bye.